Number 5, this is crazy. Alex Banayan, man. Oh, Alex Banayan. He wrote this book called The Third Door. And The Third Door has this beautiful metaphor. And it's a book that changed my life. And it was so amazing that I read it in one day. It took me 8 hours, just read it in one go.
Could you tell us in your words, before we go too much further, what is the third door?
So the concept of the third door is that I spent 7 years tracking down some of the world's most successful people, and from all different industries. So for business, Bill Gates; for music, Lady Gaga. And essentially what I did is I tracked them all down and I interviewed them, and I realized they all treated life and business and success the exact same way. And the analogy that came to me is that it's sort of like getting into a nightclub, in the sense that there's always 3 ways in. So there's the first door, the main entrance, where the line curves around the block, where 99% of people wait in line hoping to get in. And then there's the second door, the VIP entrance, where the billionaires and celebrities go through. And what no one talks about is there's always the third door. And it's the entrance where you jump out of line, run down the alley, bang on the door 100 times, crack open the window, go through the kitchen. There's always a way in. And it doesn't matter if that's how Bill Gates sold his first piece of software or how Steven Spielberg became the youngest director in Hollywood history. They all took the third door.
You delivered that so well.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Yeah. You have that so dialed.
The book came into my hands at a time when I had no idea what I was doing. And I felt like I was just sitting there waiting for something. When I was too scared to take risks, but I was annoyed with feeling complacent. And that book changed everything. And there's this one quote, which this was about like 3 months into my gap semester. And I was feeling so lost because I was deadass watching YouTube every day. YouTube, Netflix, TikTok. Because I never learned how to take care of myself, how to be a boss of myself, how to discipline myself. I wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I had no idea what I was doing. I hated checking boxes, but now that they were gone, I realized how much I relied on them. Only later would I realize how pivotal these moments are for anyone who sets out to start something new. Many times the hardest part about achieving a dream isn't actually achieving it. It's stepping through your fear of the unknown when you don't have a plan. Having a teacher or a boss tell you what to do makes life a lot easier, but nobody achieves a dream from the comfort of certainty. That changed my life because I realized that the problem was I didn't know how to set tasks for myself, and now that's a skill that I have forever, and no matter what happens, I will never forget that. And I think that's the biggest, most important lesson that I've learned in being an entrepreneur in this whole year, is that I can do things myself. I don't need someone else to tell me what to do. That's the 4 a.m. That's these videos, which I did myself. I colored a short film. I made this whole code. I made this whole board. I made a short film, and I made these videos, which took me so long, and I'm so proud of. And I did so many things, and it's because I learned that I could do it myself. You know, weirdly enough, to know that I could do it myself, I needed permission. And the one who gave me permission was Alex Banayan. You know, after that, you know, this is the last point, number 6, which was, this takes place over this past 2 months, in fact, where, you know, it got kind of constricted, where I was like, I have to do this, and I felt like I was just doing things, which had impact, of course, which were important to me, but at the same time, I just felt so burnt out.